Have you ever wondered why Surah An-Nisa holds a special place in the Quran? The fourth chapter of the Quran, Surah An-Nisa, or the Women, unfolds across 176 verses, each a testament to its profound significance. This surah is not just a collection of verses but a deep wellspring of wisdom, encompassing major themes that continue to shape our societies and lives today. It brings to light the rights of women, a topic often misunderstood, yet crucial to the fabric of our world. It explores the intricate workings of inheritance laws, providing guidance and clarity. It delves into the rules of marriage, fostering understanding and balance. Each verse, each word, each letter holds a wealth of meaning waiting to be unraveled. Join us on this enlightening journey as we delve deeper into the profound wisdom of Surah An-Nisa. What could be the profound teachings hidden within these verses? As we delve into the first few verses of Surah An-Nisa, we find ourselves immersed in the profound wisdom of the Quran. The surah begins by addressing humanity, reminding us of our shared origin. The Quran tells us that men and women were created from a single soul, a powerful metaphor illustrating the core of our shared human experience, our unity and equal worth. This notion of unity is further emphasized through the concept of mutual respect and equality. The surah asserts that men and women, while they may possess different strengths and roles, are equal in their spiritual value. This idea forms the foundation of a balanced society where every individual, regardless of their gender, is treated with dignity and respect. Imagine a world where every person recognizes that they are part of a greater whole, a piece of a larger puzzle. A world where each individual understands that their worth isn't determined by their gender but by their humanity. This is the world that Surah An-Nisa envisions. The surah doesn't stop at mere respect and equality. It pushes us to go a step further, urging us to be protectors and maintainers of one another. It invites us to foster a community of mutual care, where we look out for each other, standing up for justice and promoting what is right. And as we ponder upon these teachings, we realize that they aren't confined to the time or the place in which they were revealed. They are timeless, universal truths that resonate with us today as we strive to build more equitable societies. So, as we navigate through the complexities of our modern world, let's remember these profound teachings from Surah An-Nisa. Let's strive to cultivate a spirit of unity and mutual respect, to acknowledge our shared humanity, and to uphold the dignity of every individual. A simple yet powerful message of unity and respect, isn't it? How does Surah An-Nisa address the rights of women and the rules of marriage? This surah, whose title translates to "the women," naturally dedicates many verses to women's rights. It portrays a vision of women not as lesser beings, but as individuals with their own rights and autonomy. The Quran, in its wisdom, acknowledges the individuality and independence of women, emphasizing their equal standing with men in the eyes of the divine. Delving into the specifics, Surah An-Nisa articulates the importance of consent in marriage. Unlike some cultures of the time, and sadly, even today, the Quran insists that a woman's agreement is indispensable for a marriage to take place. It underscores that women are not mere commodities to be traded, but human beings with the ability and right to make their own choices. Further, the surah also addresses the contentious issue of polygamy. It permits a man to marry up to 4 women, but only under the strict condition of treating them all equitably. If a man fears he cannot maintain justice among his wives, he is instructed to marry only one. It's a rule that, contrary to common misconceptions, is more about equity and less about male privilege. Another aspect that Surah An-Nisa brings to light is the right of women to their mahr, a mandatory gift from the husband to the wife at the time of marriage. The surah emphasizes that this gift is solely the woman's right, and she has the full authority to use it as she pleases. Lastly, Surah An-Nisa also gives voice to the rights of women in the case of divorce. It ensures that a woman is not left stranded without resources and protection when a marriage ends. In essence, Surah An-Nisa provides a comprehensive set of guidelines on the treatment of women, shedding light on their rights and the sanctity of their choices. It offers a framework of respect, fairness, and equity, asserting that women are not just to be protected, but also respected, valued, and treated as equals. So, Surah An-Nisa is not just about rules, but about respect and fairness, wouldn't you agree? Did you know that Surah An-Nisa is famous for its detailed explanation of the Islamic inheritance laws? This surah, or chapter, uniquely delves into the intricacies of inheritance, ensuring justice and equality among all heirs. It's a fascinating topic, so let's dive in. The inheritance laws found in Surah An-Nisa are far from arbitrary. They are meticulously constructed to balance varying familial relationships and societal structures. To illustrate, let's talk about the verses that address the distribution of wealth among children. According to these verses, a son's share of inheritance is twice that of a daughter's. Now, before jumping to conclusions, consider the context. In Islamic society, men bear the financial responsibilities of the family, such as providing for the household and paying dowries. Women, on the other hand, are entitled to their entire inheritance without any obligation to spend it on family expenses. This is just one example of the many nuances found within these laws. The surah also addresses other familial ties like spouses, parents, and siblings, each with their own detailed rules. By catering to these varying relationships, these laws ensure that no one is left unsupported after the death of a family member. Moreover, the surah also elucidates the rules for situations where a person passes away without any direct heirs. In such cases, more distant relatives or even non-relatives can receive a share of the inheritance. This again underlines the surah's focus on ensuring that everyone is cared for and no one is left destitute. The surah further emphasizes the importance of fulfilling these obligations honestly and diligently. It warns against those who consume the property of orphans unjustly, equating such actions to consuming fire into their own bellies. This strong metaphor underscores the gravity of the matter. In conclusion, the inheritance laws in Surah An-Nisa serve as a testament to the surah's overarching theme of justice and equality. They ensure that wealth is distributed in a manner that acknowledges the various familial and societal responsibilities of individuals. It's quite clear, Surah An-Nisa aims to promote justice and equality in all aspects of life. What then is the deeper wisdom of Surah An-Nisa? Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've embarked upon. We've delved into the enigma of Surah An-Nisa, explored its essence, and analyzed its teachings on women's rights, marriage rules, and inheritance laws. But the surah is more than just a set of rules and guidelines. It's an overarching theme of justice, respect, and equality. Let's think about it. The surah starts by reminding us of our shared origins, emphasizing the importance of unity and mutual respect. It's a call for us to recognize our shared humanity and treat each other with kindness and equity. Then it moves on to the rights of women, a topic that has been widely debated and often misunderstood. Surah An-Nisa seeks to dispel the myths and misconceptions, setting forth clear guidelines that uphold the dignity and honor of women. It's a powerful reminder that women, like men, are deserving of respect, justice, and equality. As we journey further, we come across the marriage rules, a delicate topic that Surah An-Nisa handles with wisdom and grace. It emphasizes the importance of mutual consent, respect, and love within a marriage, reminding us that a successful marriage is built on these foundations. And then we reach the inheritance laws, a topic often seen as complex and daunting. But Surah An-Nisa simplifies it, providing clear, fair guidelines that ensure justice and equality for all. But the surah is more than just these individual teachings. It's an interconnected web of wisdom, a guide for a harmonious and just society. It's a reminder that justice, respect, and equality are not just ideals to strive for, but principles to live by. It teaches us to treat each other with kindness, uphold each other's rights, and strive for a society where everyone is treated with fairness and dignity. So, Surah An-Nisa is more than just a chapter in the Quran, it's a blueprint for a balanced and just society. As we conclude, let's reflect on the timeless wisdom of Surah An-Nisa. This surah, with its profound teachings, invites us to contemplate deeply on its messages. It encourages us to uphold the rights of women, respect the sanctity of marriage, and to act justly in matters of inheritance. But beyond these specific directives, Surah An-Nisa is a call to embrace values of equality, justice, and respect for all. Think about how you can embody these principles in your day-to-day life. How can you promote fairness in your interactions? How can you ensure respect for the rights of others? How can you contribute to creating a more equitable society? Remember, the wisdom of Surah An-Nisa is not merely to be read, but to be lived. It's about transforming our actions, our relationships, and ultimately our societies. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning,